Rebuild muscle. After 60. Top 7 fruits that fight sarcopenia fast. Muscle loss. After 60. A quiet threat we need to talk about. What if I told you there's a secret hiding in your fruit bowl that could help you rebuild muscle even after 60? Most of us have been told that losing muscle as we age is just part of getting older. It's natural, they say. You slow down, you shrink. There's nothing you can do. But what if that wasn't the full story? Modern science, especially in the fields of nutrition and neurobiology, is beginning to challenge this long-held belief. And the new research? It's not only hopeful, it's empowering. It turns out that certain fruits contain powerful natural compounds that can help stimulate muscle regeneration right down to the cellular level. And that matters, because after age 60, we're not just talking about losing a little strength. On average, older adults can lose up to 35% of their muscle mass every 10 years. Think about that. Not just shrinking biceps or thinner legs, but also losing energy, balance, coordination, and most importantly, independence. But here's the good news. Nature has equipped some everyday fruits with remarkable tools to help fight this decline. Compounds like ursolic acid, anthocyanins, and potassium aren't just fancy nutrition buzzwords. They've been shown to reduce inflammation, enhance blood sugar control, and even trigger muscle growth in aging bodies. This video is your guide to reclaiming your strength naturally. We're going to explore 7 specific fruits that may help you reverse age-related muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia. These aren't exotic or impossible to find superfoods either. They're fruits you can pick up at your local grocery store today. But more than just listing names, we'll dive into how these fruits work, when to eat them, and simple daily habits that can support long-term muscle health. Because staying strong after 60 isn't just about hitting the gym, it's about what you put on your plate every single day. So whether you're already noticing some weakness or just want to stay active and independent for as long as possible, stick around. This might just change the way you think about fruit forever. The mTOR switch. Your body's internal muscle builder. When we think about building muscle, especially after 60, what's the first thing that comes to mind? For most people, it's protein. We've heard it for decades. Eat more protein if you want to get strong. And sure, protein plays a major role. But what if I told you there's a deeper layer to the story, something happening inside your body that's even more powerful than just the number of grams you eat? You see, muscle growth isn't just about what you eat, it's about how your body uses it. At the heart of this process is something called cellular signaling, and one pathway in particular plays a starring role, the mTOR pathway. Now, don't let that term scare you. mTOR, short for mechanistic target of rapamycin, is simply the signal your body sends when it's ready to grow muscle. Think of it like a green light at a traffic intersection. When it's on, your body says, "Let's build." So how do we flip that green light on? 2 big ways. Through resistance training, yes, lifting weights or even simple body weight exercises, and through specific amino acids, especially one called leucine, which is found in foods like eggs, chicken, and whey protein. But here's where it gets exciting and maybe even a little surprising. Recent studies suggest that certain fruits can help support or even activate this mTOR signaling pathway naturally. That means what you snack on could actually be nudging your body toward muscle growth without you even realizing it. Fruits like blueberries, apples, and avocados contain unique plant compounds like ursolic acid, polyphenols, and healthy fats that seem to influence the same cellular signals triggered by resistance training and leucine. Now, I'm not saying you can ditch your protein or skip your workouts, but imagine this. What if that bowl of fruit you enjoy every morning could amplify the benefits of your daily walk or strength routine? What if nature's sweetness held a hidden power to help your body stay strong and steady? The point is, building muscle after 60 is possible, and it's not just about piling on the protein. It's about working with your body, tapping into the systems that already know how to grow, and supporting them with the right food, movement, and mindset. And in the next part, we'll explore exactly which fruits have this surprising superpower and how to make them part of your daily routine. Number 1. Bananas. The muscle-friendly carb for aging bodies. Now, let's talk about a fruit you probably have sitting on your kitchen counter right now, the humble banana. It's often overlooked, even criticized for being too high in sugar. But if you're over 60 and care about maintaining strong muscles and a sharp nervous system, bananas might just be one of your best allies. You see, bananas are loaded with potassium and magnesium, two minerals that play a critical role in how your muscles and nerves function. Potassium, in particular, acts like a messenger. It helps carry signals from your brain to your muscles. When your potassium levels are too low, those messages get fuzzy or delayed, which can lead to muscle weakness, fatigue, and even cramps. And after 60, when muscle mass naturally declines, that's the last thing you want. Just one medium banana provides around 425 milligrams of potassium, which is roughly 10% of your daily needs. That's a big deal. Combine that with magnesium, another mineral bananas offer in modest but meaningful amounts, and you've got a formula that helps reduce muscle fatigue, support better recovery after activity, and even calm your body for a more restful night's sleep. In fact, research shows that higher potassium intake is linked with greater muscle mass, while magnesium is associated with better grip strength and leg power, both key indicators of mobility and independence as we age. So, if your hands are getting weaker or it's harder to climb stairs, your body might be signaling a need for these essential nutrients. Here's a simple habit you can try. After a light workout or morning walk, pair a banana with a protein source like Greek yogurt or a scoop of whey protein. This combo supports both muscle recovery and growth, especially when your muscles are more sensitive to nutrients right after movement. And if you're someone who struggles with nighttime cramps or poor sleep, try this. Slice up a banana and enjoy it with a spoonful of almond or peanut butter about an hour before bed. It's a comforting, easy snack that gives your muscles the tools they need to repair and recharge while you sleep. So yes, bananas might be sweet, but don't let that fool you. They're not just a fruit. They're a smart, natural way to nourish your body's muscles and nerves, especially when it matters most. Number 2, blueberries. A tiny fruit with big power for muscle energy and memory. Let's talk about one of the tiniest, most underestimated superfoods sitting quietly in your fridge or freezer: blueberries. They're sweet, easy to eat, and often tossed into yogurt or smoothies without much thought. But what if I told you that this little fruit is actually doing heavy lifting behind the scenes, especially when it comes to your muscles and your memory, two things many of us want to hold on to as we age. As we get older, one of the silent changes happening inside our bodies is the decline of our mitochondria, those microscopic power plants inside our cells. These mitochondria are what give your muscles the energy to walk, lift, climb, and recover. But with age, their function slows down. This can mean weaker muscles, slower healing, and that frustrating feeling of fatigue even after small efforts. Here's where blueberries come in. These little berries are packed with anthocyanins, the natural compounds that give them their deep purple-blue color. But they're more than just pretty. They're powerful antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress, which is a fancy way of saying they help protect your cells from damage over time. Even more fascinating, studies have found that these anthocyanins can actually switch on a gene called PGC1 alpha, which is like the master switch for building new mitochondria. In a 2020 study, Older adults who consumed about 35 grams of freeze-dried blueberries daily, that's just over a quarter cup of the fresh kind, experienced measurable improvements in mitochondrial function, strength, and mobility in just 12 weeks. But the benefits don't stop at your muscles. Blueberries also support brain health. Anthocyanins improve blood flow to the brain and reduce inflammation, which can enhance mental clarity, focus, and even emotional resilience. Think of it this way: blueberries help fuel not only your body, but also your mind. So, how can you put this into practice? It's simple. Try adding half to 1 cup of blueberries, fresh or fresento, your morning smoothie, your oatmeal, or even just as a quick snack after a walk or workout. The natural sugars in blueberries can help refuel your muscles, while the anthocyanins go to work rebuilding your energy at the cellular level. And here's a thought. What if something as small and simple as eating blueberries each day could help you stay active, independent, and sharp for years to come? It might sound too good to be true, but science says otherwise. Sometimes, big change starts with small choices, and this one's delicious. Number 3. Tart cherries. Fighting inflammation and rebuilding muscle. After 60, as we age, something happens inside our bodies that most of us can't see, but we sure can feel it. It's called inflammaging, a low-grade chronic inflammation that quietly builds up over time. This isn't the kind of inflammation that shows up when you sprain an ankle. This is more subtle and more dangerous. It slowly breaks down muscle tissue, damages our mitochondria, the energy powerhouses in our cells, and makes it harder for our bodies to recover after even simple physical activity. Now here's the good news. There's a small, deep red fruit that can help fight back. Tart cherries, also known as sour cherries, are emerging as one of the most powerful natural tools for reducing inflammation and supporting muscle recovery, especially after 60. What makes tart cherries special? They're rich in anthocyanins and polyphenols, compounds with strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. These compounds help lower levels of harmful inflammatory markers like IL-6, TNF-alpha, and CRP, which are known to rise with age and damage muscle tissue. There's even solid science behind this. In a randomized controlled trial, participants who drank tart cherry juice daily for 7 days before and after exercise reported significantly less muscle soreness, lower inflammation, and faster recovery. And here's the kicker. This benefit wasn't limited to young athletes. In fact, older adults saw the most dramatic results, even those who weren't exercising intensely. Just adding tart cherry juice to their routine helped their bodies repair and bounce back more easily. But the benefits don't stop there. Tart cherries also reduce uric acid levels, which is great news if you struggle with joint pain or gout. Plus, by helping to calm inflammation and preserve lean muscle, they can also slow the gradual muscle loss that creeps in as we age. So, how can you add this to your life in a simple, meaningful way? Try drinking 8 to 12 ounces of unsweetened tart cherry juice in the evening about an hour or two before bed. Not only will you be fueling your body's muscle repair system, but you'll also be tapping into tart cherry's natural melatonin, which helps promote deeper, more restorative sleep. And let me ask you this, what if something as simple as a glass of cherry juice could help you wake up with less stiffness, move more freely, and even sleep more soundly? That's not a Miraculite's nature working in your favor. So next time you're at the store, consider skipping the sugary drinks and picking up a bottle of 100% tart cherry juice. It's a small choice that could make a big difference in how your body feels, heals, and ages. Number 4. Pomegranate. Rebooting blood flow and muscle repair. After 60, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that cuts or bruises take longer to heal these days? Or maybe your muscles stay sore a little longer than they used to after a walk or a light workout. That's not just aging, it's often a sign that your blood circulation isn't quite what it used to be. And after 60, poor circulation becomes one of the biggest hidden barriers to recovering muscle strength and staying active. But there's a surprisingly simple and delicious ally that could help: pomegranate. Now, you might think of pomegranate as just a fancy fruit you see in holiday salads or juice blends. But behind its ruby red seeds is some seriously impressive science, especially when it comes to muscle health and blood flow. Pomegranate is loaded with polyphenols, particularly a type called elagitannins. These compounds don't just stop at being antioxidants. Once inside your body, they get transformed by your gut into urolithins, a group of powerful molecules that do something quite remarkable. Here's where it gets exciting. Urolithins stimulate the production of nitric oxide. No, a naturally occurring molecule in your body that helps relax and widen your blood vessels. Think of it like nature's own version of a traffic control system, making sure oxygen and nutrients can get where they need to go, especially to your tired or damaged muscles. Why does that matter? Because when nitric oxide levels rise, your circulation improves, and suddenly your body becomes much more efficient at repairing and rebuilding muscle tissue. That means better healing, stronger recovery after movement, and even more stamina during your daily activities. And here's the kicker. Studies show that older adults who consume pomegranate extract or juice experience measurable improvements in blood flow, muscle endurance, and even mitochondrial function, the tiny engines inside your muscle cells. So, how can you make pomegranate part of your life? You don't need anything fancy. A small glass of 100% pomegranate juice in the morning, or a handful of fresh pomegranate seeds in your salad or yogurt, can go a long way. Even pomegranate extract supplements have been studied for their effects on nitric oxide and muscle recovery. Here's something to think about. What if simply adding this beautiful, tangy fruit to your routine could help your muscles recover faster, improve your mobility, and maybe even help you feel years younger? Because sometimes healing doesn't start in a lab, it starts in your kitchen. And pomegranate might just be the fruit your muscles have been waiting for. Kiwi, the muscle-building secret hiding in your fruit bowl. If you've been working on staying strong and active after 60, here's a question worth asking. What if one simple fruit could help your body absorb more of the protein you're already eating? That's right. It's not always about eating more protein, but about helping your body use it better. And that's exactly where kiwi comes in. Now, kiwi might look small and unassuming, fuzzy on the outside, bright and tart on the inside, but it's packing some serious muscle-friendly power. At the heart of it all is actinidin, a natural enzyme found almost exclusively in kiwi. What does it do? It helps break down protein into amino acids more efficiently, making it easier for your body to absorb them. And those amino acids are the raw building blocks of muscle. This is especially important as we get older. You see, aging muscles become a little stubborn. They don't respond to protein the way they used to. But by improving how well you absorb amino acids, kiwi helps jumpstart the muscle protein synthesis process, which is essential for maintaining and rebuilding lean mass. And that's just the beginning. Kiwi is also a vitamin C powerhouse, packing 2 to 3 times the vitamin C of an orange. That's great news for aging muscles, because vitamin C helps reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, which can slow down recovery after activity, or even cause damage to muscle tissue. Plus, kiwi brings in vitamin E, potassium, and folate, nutrients that support neuromuscular function, a fancy way of saying your nerves and muscles work better together. And when that happens, you move more freely and feel more stable on your feet. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry showed that combining kiwi with a protein-rich meal significantly boosted essential amino acid levels in the bloodstream. the foundation your body needs for muscle growth and repair. So how do you make kiwi work for you? It's simple. Try eating 1 or 2 fresh kiwis before or after a protein-rich meal like eggs, chicken, or Greek yogurt. Or blend kiwi into a post-workout smoothie with whey protein to speed up recovery and feed your muscles right when they need it most. Think of kiwi as your tiny green workout partner working behind the scenes to make sure every bit of effort you put in actually pays off. It's a small habit with big rewards for your strength, energy, and independence. Number 6. Watermelon, a sweet ally for muscle recovery and circulation. After 60. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly enjoyed a slice of watermelon, not just for its sweetness, but knowing it might actually help your muscles heal and grow? After 60, muscle soreness doesn't bounce back the way it used to. A short walk or light yard work can leave you feeling stiff the next day. But what if I told you that something as simple and refreshing as watermelon could quietly support your body's natural ability to heal and rebuild? Here's the science behind it. Don't worry, I'll keep it simple. Watermelon is packed with citrulline, a natural amino acid. Once inside your body, citrulline transforms into another compound called arginine. This helps increase the production of nitric oxide, a gas your body makes to open up blood vessels and boost circulation. That might not sound very exciting, but think about what that actually means. Better blood flow delivers more oxygen and nutrients to your tired muscles, helping them recover faster and feel less sore. It's like giving your body a well-paved road to send in the repair crew. But that's not all. Watermelon also contains lycopene, the same powerful antioxidant found in tomatoes. Lycopene has been shown to fight inflammation and reduce post-exercise muscle pain, especially in older adults. And here's something even more fascinating. Nitric oxide doesn't just improve circulation. It also helps activate a cellular pathway called mTOR, which plays a key role in muscle protein synthesis. In other words, it helps your body build muscle. A study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that older adults who consumed watermelon after light exercise reported less muscle soreness, something we all could use. So how can you make the most of it? It's easy. After a walk, light gardening, or gentle stretching, treat yourself to a glass of watermelon juice. About 8 to 10 ounces is perfect. Or simply enjoy a few slices as a midday snack. It's delicious, hydrating, and surprisingly powerful. Sometimes, nature hides its best medicine in plain sight, and watermelon is one of those gifts. It's more than a summer treat. For those of us navigating the challenges of aging bodies, it's a small act of self-care that tastes as good as it feels. Number 7. Pineapple, nature's anti-inflammatory ally for aging muscles. Let's talk about a tropical fruit that doesn't just taste like vacation, it helps your muscles heal too. Pineapple, with its juicy sweetness, holds a secret weapon called bromelain. This powerful enzyme has been shown to reduce inflammation in the body, especially in muscles and joints that are stiff, sore, or slow to recover as we get older. After the age of 60, inflammation becomes a silent thief. It sneaks into our muscles, delaying recovery, increasing stiffness, and making it harder to rebuild strength even if we're eating well or exercising regularly. That's where pineapple steps in. Bromelain works like a natural anti-inflammatory, helping to ease post-workout soreness, reduce swelling, and support the repair of micro tears in muscle tissue. In fact, some studies have even compared its effect to over-the-counter pain relievers without the side effects. But there's more. Pineapple also contains vitamin C, a key nutrient that supports collagen production and helps maintain strong connective tissue, think tendons, ligaments, and the fascia that holds your muscles together. Without enough vitamin C, muscles may feel weaker and take longer to heal from strain or injury. Now, imagine finishing a light strength training session, or even a walk, and sipping on a pineapple smoothie. Not only are you giving your taste buds a treat, but you're also giving your muscles what they need to recover smarter, not harder. And here's a fun tip. Combining pineapple with a source of protein, like Greek yogurt or a scoop of plant-based powder, turns it into a muscle-repairing powerhouse. It's a simple, delicious way to fight age-related muscle loss from the inside out. So next time you're in the produce aisle, don't overlook the pineapple. It's more than a sweet indulgence, it's a tropical healer that can help you stay active, flexible, and strong well into your golden years. Fruit and recovery. After 60. Small habits, big results. Let me share something that might change the way you look at your daily snacks. You see, after 60, our bodies start to speak a different language. Recovery takes longer, energy feels more precious, and keeping our strength becomes a priority, not a luxury. And yet, most of us overlook one of the simplest tools right in front of us: fruit. Now, I'm not just talking about fruit as a sweet treat after lunch. I'm talking about using fruit as part of a thoughtful, daily recovery strategy, a way to give your muscles, your brain, and your energy levels exactly what they need, exactly when they need it. Here's the idea. Certain fruits contain powerful compounds that work with your body to reduce inflammation, improve circulation, restore energy, and even support memory. But timing and consistency matter. Let's say you finish a short walk or some light stretching. This is the perfect time for a banana. The natural sugars replenish energy. The potassium supports muscle function. And when paired with a little protein, like a scoop of Greek yogurt or a boiled egg, it helps repair tissue and reduce post-exercise soreness. Or take tart cherry juice. Just 4 ounces before bed can help reduce nighttime inflammation, support muscle recovery, and even improve sleep quality thanks to its natural melatonin and anti-inflammatory antioxidants. That's not magic. It's science and routine, working together. You don't need a complicated diet, expensive supplements, or trendy workout plans. What you need is a small set of habits that are easy to stick with: smart eating at the right times, supported by the right choices. It could be as simple as blueberries with breakfast, a banana after activity, and a bit of tart cherry juice before bed. These micro adjustments, done consistently, can make a massive difference in how you feel and function. And that's the bigger picture here. It's not about perfection, it's about alignment. Aligning your food, movement, and rest in ways that feel good and make sense for your life. At this age, the goal isn't just to push harder, it's to recover smarter. So the next time you reach for a snack, ask yourself, is this helping me heal? Am I giving my body the tools it needs? Because fruit isn't just food, it's fuel for the life you still want to live.